This is my preview for Curmel Moton versus Frank Zaldivar. It's gonna be a fight going on February 1st on the Benavidez versus Morrell undercard. Should be a very good fight. Zaldivar seems like he's gonna be a formidable opponent. I think he's gonna come to fight. Never been stopped before, so it's gonna be a challenge. I know he has one loss, but seems like he has some decent victories under his belt right now, even though he has a very young record. It's not really over 10 fights. I think he only has six fights right now, 5-1. So he's still early in his career right now, but I think he's gonna come to fight. He looks like somebody who definitely can put it together, but it's gonna be a challenge. Curmel Moton definitely come out here to get a stoppage. He's not somebody who's easy to fight at all, and lately, especially with him having a situation with his last fight, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to come out here and get a knockout. And he hasn't had a knockout since the Anthony Cuba. Well, he's been getting knockouts since the Anthony Cuba fight. That was the only fight he didn't get a knockout, and a lot of people felt like that was uh, a bad performance, but it was a good performance to me. Shoot, Anthony Cuba came to fight. I thought it was gonna be a close fight the way it was, and it obviously was. And that was a tough fight to have in his career, especially with that being the third fight of his career. That's a tough fight for your third fight. So I thought that was a nice step up fight for him, and it was at a higher weight class. So we're gonna see. I don't know if he's gonna fight at 140 this fight or 35 coming up this weekend. We'll see. It's gonna be an 8-round fight. He hasn't had an 8-rounder since the Cuba fight. It's gonna be his second 8th-rounder. But I think Zaldivar is gonna come to fight though. He knows he's a big name fighter, and this is the closest thing you can get to fighting a big name in your young career if you're Zaldivar. And if you think you got a bad nod on that one loss you got, you could turn it all around in one fight. But Curmel Moton's definitely trying to come out here and make a statement just because of the last situation he had and not being able to perform. You went through all that trouble and now you not able to perform, and you had the whole commission trouble. But I think he's gonna come out to fight though. I don't know if Zaldivar is a guy that will last the whole 8 rounds. That's gonna be very tough to see, to be honest with you. I don't want to gauge the fight that kind of way, but at this point, Curmel Moton has been stopping so many people at this point. You got to actually think about it. It'll be a very slim chance it does go 8 rounds. Very slim chance. Just because I know Zaldivar is going to come to fight. He's not going to go in there and just try to last 8 rounds. So this is going to be very tough. But I like the matchup. I actually do. I like the matchup. Could have been a little tougher, but it's still early in his career, so I like the matchup. But we'll see. That's all I got.